Afghans embrace cryptocurrency in the face of financial instability. When Roya Mahboob began paying her workers and freelancers in Afghanistan in Bitcoin over a decade ago, she had no idea that the digital currency would become a lifeline for several of these women following the fall of Kabul in August. Mahboob, a co-founder of the non-profit Digital Citizen Fund with her sister, taught basic computer skills to thousands of girls and women at their centers in Herat and Kabul. Additionally, women authored blogs and produced videos for which they were compensated in cash. Because most girls and women were not permitted to open bank accounts or had the necessary papers, Mahboob exploited the informal hawala broker system to move money, until she discovered Bitcoin. It was not practicable, or secure, to transfer cash to everyone, yet mobile money was not extensively utilized, and solutions such as PayPal were unavailable. After that, we learned about Bitcoin according to Mahboob, 34, who spoke to the Thomson Reuters Foundation. It was simple to use, more affordable, and more secure than alternative solutions. Therefore, we taught the girls how to use it and began paying our staff and contributors with it. We explained that it was a long-term investment, she stated. Around a third of the nearly 16,000 girls and women who learned basic computing skills at Mahboob centers also learned how to create a cryptocurrency wallet and receive funds, and, if they were interested, how to trade and invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum, another major cryptocurrency. Several of these women fled the nation after the Taliban conquered Kabul on August 15, and some have used their crypto wallets to transfer money out, assist in the evacuation of their families, and establish in new countries, Mahboob said. The adoption of cryptocurrencies is accelerating around the globe, with El Salvador becoming the first government to do so last month, despite concerns about excluding the country's poor. While large institutional investors have pushed Bitcoin to new all-time highs this year, it is also increasingly being adopted by those without access to the formal banking system, those living in conflict zones, and those living in countries with lax governance, according to technology and financial experts. It enables people to support family members in failed or troubled states, said Keith Carter, an associate professor at the National University of Singapore's School of Computing, citing Venezuela, where citizens used Dogecoin to purchase essentials when the country's currency collapsed. Cryptocurrency, if anything, is moving to places where there is a lack of digital infrastructure and stimulating infrastructure development through increased demand for digital services, he explained. An excellent option. Cryptocurrencies are edging closer to the mainstream of finance, with large investors, companies, and even countries embracing them as an asset and a common payment vehicle. However, it is in nations such as Afghanistan, where the bulk of the population lacks bank accounts, banks are closed for extended periods of time, and the currency has plummeted, that its most fervent supporters emerge. Like Farhan Hotak, 22, who assisted his family in fleeing the southern province of Zabul to Pakistan and then returned to monitor his home and update his over 20,000 Instagram followers on the unfolding scenario via vlogs. Hotak became interested in cryptocurrency in 2019, he added, after hearing about the enormous earnings that can be achieved in Bitcoin. With last year's lockdowns to combat the coronavirus outbreak, he spent the majority of his time online and began investing. He first profited quickly, but then began following crypto users and investing in newer coins such as Matic, XRP, and X-Hunter. It is a viable option for myself and others like me, said Hotak, who has uploaded crypto-related vlogs on his Instagram account and sparked interest among his friends. I'd like to establish a cryptography school for Afghans, to help them better grasp how it works and how it might benefit them. In the interim, I'm going to discuss cryptocurrency in each province I visit, he continued. While proponents of cryptocurrencies tout its virtues as a hedge against political uncertainty, hyperinflation, and a means of sending money without commissions or brokers, governments remain apprehensive, with China banning any cryptocurrency activities last month. From 2009 to 2017, researchers at the University of Technology Sydney discovered that nearly half of all Bitcoin transactions were associated with the purchase and sale of unlawful goods and services, with around 1 in 3 individuals engaging in such activity. While a report from research firm Chainalysis found that illegal activity accounted for 0.34% of overall cryptocurrency transaction volume last year, down from 2.1% in 2019. Despite the difficulties, Bitcoin has provided a lifeline for Mahboob and her former students, as well as the rising user base of largely young males in Afghanistan. I'm thinking now, why didn't we teach more aggressively about crypto, so that more Afghans might have crypto wallets and access their money now, said Mahboob, who was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in 2013. The system will always be abused by traffickers and kidnappers. However, the power of cryptocurrency is greater, particularly for women and those without bank accounts. It is really beneficial and liberating, she stated. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.